Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. Today we are going to be talking about Kaappaan, which stars Surya and is directed by K.V. Anand. But before going into the movie, let's ask a few questions. Why is it so difficult to make an entertainer? Why do our filmmakers and stars feel compelled to add lectures and messages in the middle of an action movie? Does Jason Bourne stop in the middle of one of his adventures and suddenly start talking about ISIS or Syria? Of course, you'll tell me that Jason Bourne does not have to cater to A centers, B centers and C centers, but when it comes to entertaining films, I think all of us think alike, no? When it comes to films like Super Deluxe and Artist, sure, they are high funda films and you can say that the reach is restricted. But when it comes to a film that just wants to be an action entertainer, surely all that we want to do, whether we are in A center or B center or C center, is just to be engrossed for a couple of hours. No? Kaappaan goes on for more than a couple of hours, 45 minutes more in fact, and yet it is sluggish, so sluggish. Did I mention that it was sluggish? Let me tell it again, it drags and it drags and it drags some more. Instead of a fast-paced action thriller, we get a film that keeps applying the brakes. Are we watching a film about an SPG agent played by Surya whose job it is to protect the Prime Minister played by Mohanlal? Or are we watching a movie about a conscientious organic farmer? Or are we watching a movie about an evil industrialist whose secret weapon is locusts? Kaappaan wants to be everything, and that's not a problem, but the writing is so clumsy and so bad that you don't feel for anything or anyone, you don't care about anything or anyone. Let me tell you how weird the screenplay is. In the first half, they try to make us think that Surya may be a bad guy. Really? I mean, this is a guy who's a farmer who makes manure out of human shit. I mean, it's really too bad that he couldn't make something out of the shitty screenplay. The acting is generic, the staging is generic. There's one bit set in Pakistan that looks like it has some potential, but even that, instead of becoming a full-fledged flashback, it has Surya's voiceover over it, so it just becomes this very weird mix of scenes and voiceover. It just looks like every scene in the movie, they just wanted to get it over with as soon as possible, get done with in a hurry, and yet the film goes on for 165 minutes. Which is why you get a film that looks like leftovers from an older era. It has zero impact. That's the end of this review of Kaappaan. The full review is up on the Film Companion website. If you like this video, do subscribe to Film Companion South and see you soon at the movies.